Now then, I've already spoke about my essential tools to build this camper van, but what are my essential items in here to make my life easy and that I couldn't live without? Well, stick around and I'll share my list with you. Come on then, let's get straight into it then. I've got a good bunch of items here. I think you'll find it helpful. Let's go. And arguably, I've got my best one right towards the end. I'll be interested to see what you think of that one. It's a little lifesaver, that. Now then, if I was to go away for a trip in the van, one of the first things I would be dealing with is parking up. You're not always guaranteed flat level ground when you pull up. So the first item on my list, it's a set of leveling blocks. Yeah, I've got a set of leveling blocks under the passenger seat there, tucked away really nice, and I can get them out, put them under a couple of tyres, and it makes all the difference when you park up. So I wouldn't like to be without them. So now that I've parked up and I'm relatively flat, I'll probably be coming into the back of here. And being an Englishman and a Yorkshireman at that, my world revolves around a nice cup of tea. So I need a way of boiling water. And the way I do that is the second item on my list. It's my jet boil. Yeah, I love that thing. It does one job and it does it well. It boils water fast. And I wouldn't like to leave home without it. It's brilliant. Next up on my list, it's related to the jet boil. I'll show you quickly because it's just here. It's a little gas valve. I hope you can see that. It's a little gas valve that I use to refill the gas canister within the jet boil. Credit to Paul Messner for this little hack. It allows you to top up your small gas canister from a larger one multiple times, and it saves you having to buy a new one every 5 minutes. So I love that little hack there from Paul. It's the gas valve, that's on my list. Now next up on the list, sticking with the kitchen theme, I've got to mention my little fridge. Yeah, it wouldn't be any good if my food was going off after just a couple of days, would it? So it's essential for me in here to keep my milk and especially things like meat on the go throughout the week while I need them. And next up on the list, it's here, just on my kitchen. It's a magnetic knife rack. Absolutely love this thing. It's brilliant to keep your essentials on. I've got a little spoon there, which I'm making tea with all the time. And I can just pop it up there out the way. It's always handy when I need it. I'd recommend anybody get a magnetic knife rack if they can fit one in. And then next up, just behind the knife rack here, again in my kitchen, it's my soap dispensers. These are brilliant. I've got one full of fairy liquid for washing dishes with, and I've got another one full of hand sanitizer, and you can just wash your hands super quick when you come back after a day out hiking and wash your hands, no problem. So I'm really glad that I spotted them at the time of building the van. Really glad that I've used them. They're an essential asset to my kitchen system. Next up on my list, it's the kitchen roll holder at the end of the kitchen there. That's a valuable item to have. When you've got your hands full and you just want some kitchen roll with one hand, you can do it no problem with that. It's the ratchet style holder. It's really handy, it's brilliant. Okay, next up, a really simple one, but really crucial as I've found in my little camper van journey. It's these just here. It's the humble tea towel. Absolutely crucial for me. I can't tell you how I've realised these are important. I'm always washing my hands, wiping my hands in here. I've always got a couple in the cupboard. I would be really annoyed if I went away and I didn't have them with me. Okay, and the last item within my kitchen area, I've got to mention, it's the world famous Ridge Monkey. Yeah, the Ridge Monkey pan. You've probably seen it before. Really useful bit of kit. I've used it many times on the gas stove there. You can get all sorts of different foods in it. And it's a good thing to have in your arsenal. So the Ridge Monkey's on my list. Now that's the kitchen department taken care of. So by this point in the day, I'm probably looking to chill out in the van, and the sun could be beating down on me. So one of the first items I'll be grabbing in that scenario is my silver screens, which go through the cab around the windows to keep the temperature down during the day. Yeah, these are DIY. I made these myself out of the Reflectix that I used in the van, and they've come together really nice, really cheap, and I'd hate to be without them. And once I've put the silver screens up, I will probably be putting up my next item on the list. Yeah, it's my world famous DIY magnetic canopy that I made for the back doors there. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. I'm really glad I made that, and credit to my mum on that one. She helped me invent that thing. I love having it in the van. It's super easy to put up, it's really easy to store, and it saves you from the sun, and even in light rain as well. It's a really good bit of kit to have. Okay, next up, well, I might be trying to have a nice time during the day, but the insects and the midges and the mosquitoes, they don't give a knack about you. So you've got to have a way of keeping them out. So my next item is my fly screens for the back doors and the side door. Really valuable. You know, it's one of those things you don't use too often, but when you do, you're really glad you can put them up and keep them at bay. So the fly screens come in really useful. Moving on then, by this point, I'm probably going to want to sit down outside. So my next item on my list is my OEX collapsible chair. Here it is in action. Really useful to have. Again, it just folds down really small and I can store it easily. But it's a great bit of kit to have when you need it. And then a chair is no good without a table, is it? To put your cup of tea on. So yeah, it's my camping table, which folds up nicely on the back doors there. Really cheap little bit of kit, but really useful. I love having it around and I wouldn't like to be without it, my table. Okay, next item on my list, and it's just over my shoulder here. If I want to put some music on or a podcast while I'm chilling out during the day, I'm going to need YouTube on my TV. And the way I go about doing that, it's using a Fire Stick. Yeah, I've got a Fire Stick plugged into the back of my TV there, and it allows me to connect to the internet, get on YouTube. Especially on the night time, I can watch YouTube videos and settle down. So I love having that in here, the Fire Stick. Speaking of YouTube videos, I use my laptop in here all the time to make mine. And I'd be no good if my laptop was dying on me all the time, would I? So I'm thankful that I've got my next item on the list just down there in the corner. It's my 12-volt socket, which is capable of charging the laptop battery. I'm really glad I've got that. So by this point, I've probably gone to bed for the evening and woke up the next morning feeling refreshed. And this leads me on to one of the hottest topics in the camping community. That's right, it's the toilet situation. Yes, so my next item on the list, it's an empty laundry bottle, laundry detergent bottle. And I use it as a pee bottle in here, and a lot of people like me do. They've all got one in the camper vans. The emergency pee bottle, it comes in handy all the time. I absolutely love it, and I won't be without it. Vital bit of kit in here. Well, and that leads me on to arguably the best item in this van. It's a real lifesaver. If you've got one, you'll know what I mean. It's the emergency fold-out toilet. Yeah, I've got it stashed away in the cupboard down here for when I need it. And I have needed it quite a few times, I'm not ashamed to say. If you're not parked in a campsite and you haven't got any facilities around you, you've really got no option. When nature calls in the morning, you've got to do something about it. And I'm so glad to have that in the cupboard, ready to serve me well when I need it. The fold-out toilet, arguably the best thing in here. Well, I'm getting towards the end now, but next up on my list, it's a fantastic shoe rack, which I have at the back of the van here. It hangs over the back of the cupboard, and it provides me with loads of storage to get lots of items in. I really would be in a bit of a pickle without that. It helps a great deal in here. I get lots of stuff in it, and I don't know where I'd put that stuff if I didn't have it, the shoe rack. And then coming up after the shoe rack, it's a small item, but a really useful one. It's the humble bungee cord. Yeah, so useful, aren't they, these bungee cords? I've got them all over in here. They're big and small, and they're so useful for keeping stuff strapped in, because when you're driving in a camper van, you don't want anything moving around. It's your worst nightmare. So I try and keep everything strapped tight. So everything under the cupboards and inside, it's all strapped down with bungees of various kinds. I won't be without the bungee cords. They make everything tight in here, and that's how I like it. Okay, 3 things left on my list now. We're getting there, we're getting there. Next up, it's a tyre inflator. Yeah, that's in this box here. I carry a tyre inflator around with me. Absolutely crucial, isn't it? You can't be in a flat tyre situation and not have any means to sort it out. So, always good to have on board. It gives you that bit of peace of mind. And next up, on a similar vein, it's about your battery under the bonnet. If you ever get a flat battery and you need to jump start it, I've got this fantastic little gadget. It's my Butcher jump starter pack. Look how small this thing is. I've done a video on this if you're interested, but this is a small little power pack, and it really packs a punch. I've tested it and it works. If you have a flat battery one day, you can just plug this under your bonnet and it'll get you going in a jiffy. So how cool is that to have on board, knowing that you can get out of a pinch if you need to. Alright, we've made it to the final item on the list. If you're still there, well done. Yeah, if disaster was to strike one day and this place was to catch fire, then I'd need some means to fight the flames, wouldn't I? So yeah, I've got a little fire extinguisher stashed away in the cab there. should I ever need it. I hope I never do. I don't think I will, but you never know, do you? So it's good to be well prepared. And that's my last item on this list. Well then, that's my list of essential items in this van. I hope you found it helpful. If you think I've missed any out, or you'd like to add any yourself, please give us your 2p worth down below. I'd love to hear from you. And remember to hit the thumbs up as well if you found it helpful. Nice one. I'm signing off. Thanks very much for watching, and take care of yourselves, and I will see you down the road. All right.